on, guys? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. And as always, people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, this is my post-fight reaction to Jack Catterall against Jorge Linares last night. Took place in Liverpool. Jack Catterall getting the win by unanimous decision. I think that was the most common pick that we would have suggested for those of us making predictions on this fight. That was my official prediction as well. So, yeah, no surprises here. Yeah, I mean, what did you guys think of it, man? I'm gonna have to be honest with you. This was pretty underwhelming. I mean, listen, it's a good win. It will go on his resume as a points win over Jorge Linares, considering what he's achieved in his career. But it has to be said that Jorge Linares is 38 years old. He is on the decline. He is pretty much retired. I think he pretty much all but announced his retirement last night. So yeah, that will be the end of him. But we can look back and have fond memories of his career. But Jack Catterall, I said in my preview and prediction video, go and check it out, that he needs to make a statement in this fight if he's to really lure the other 140-pound contenders and titleists his way. You know, Eddie Hearn's got a job on him here to try and get Catterall in that position, because it was a pretty underwhelming fight, man. I have to be honest. Like, I was flicking between that and the Isaac Chamberlain and Mikael Lawal fight. This didn't really take me. And I think most of us could have predicted that going in. But here's the thing with Jack Catterall, man. Listen, he's a very good, sound, proficient, technical boxer. I think we could all agree on that. He's only got the one defeat on his record so far. That was to Josh Taylor. Everybody, including myself, believed he should have won that for sure. It was a dubious decision, to say the least. Now, Jack Catterall, he's not really an engaging personality outside of the ring, which is okay. But in the ring, you know, if you're not going to be that sort of person outside the ring, then in the ring, I guess, to attract more followers and more of a following and get a bit of buzz behind you, you're going to need a bit of that as well. But to have that sort of personality reflect in the ring where it's not particularly exciting while you're getting the job done and you're very effective, it's not exciting. It's going to be difficult to attract a following and attract enough attention to get some of these other names to get in the ring with you. Now, after the fight, Jack Catterall called out Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor obviously lost to Teofimo Lopez this year. He said that he's going to move up to 147. I feel like that fight now between Catterall and Taylor, while it would still attract interest, we didn't strike when the iron was hot. It wasn't taken up, and the rematch wasn't, you know, enforced earlier, which has, you know, allowed it when there was a huge amount of build-up around it and controversy. Now I think people have kind of just moved on. And Josh Taylor lost, obviously, to Teofimo Lopez comprehensively this year. So that didn't do Jack Catterall any good. Josh Taylor has said that he's looking to move up to 147. Jack Catterall was at 140. So, yeah, is Josh Taylor really going to entertain the fight now? He was pretty dismissive of Jack Catterall on Twitter last night. And some of the stuff he was saying, he was just, wasn't very impressed with the performance. Nobody really was given too much credit in terms of how exciting the performance was. It was an effective and efficient performance from Jack Catterall, but in terms of excitement, it just wasn't there. Josh Taylor was having his digs, and I get the feeling that Josh Taylor's looking at it like, I don't need to revisit this. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to. So if that is the case, then where does Jack Catterall go from here? He did get the win. I haven't seen any of the post-fight interviews from last night. I'll be honest, I just didn't even bother tuning in. But Jack Catterall is going to be looking at the other guys at 140. The Teofimo Lopez's, the winner of Regis Prograis and Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia is at 140. Tank Davis floats between 135, wherever, 140. But can you see any of these guys really jumping in with Jack Catterall? I mean, what has Jack Catterall really got for them to, you know, entice them into a fight? You know, he could bring them over here. Eddie Hearn could, you know, break the bank and make a fight happen with one of those guys. But it's going to be difficult for me. I think it's going to be difficult for Jack Catterall to lure a big name in if he can't get Josh Taylor in the ring with him for a rematch. And I think that's going to be difficult as well. Josh Taylor seemed pretty dismissive of Jack Catterall yesterday. And the fact that he's moving up to 147 as well suggests that that's probably not going to happen next. So for me, I think Jack Catterall has got to just continue to force his way through maybe these mandatory, maybe try and force his way up in one of the sanctioning bodies and get a mandated shot against somebody. He's the WBA Intercontinental Champion, whatever that means. Like, maybe it secures him a higher ranking. I'm not sure, but he's not even the number one, number two ranked person in that sanctioning body either, and that is the highest one that he's ranked in. So yeah, I think he's going to have a bit of work to do. I think Eddie Hearn has got a bit of work to do. Sam Jones, those guys got a bit of work to do to help boost Jack Catterall's profile up because, like I said, it's not the most entertaining style. It doesn't really attract that much of a following. And I just have to be honest, man. If I'm one of the guys at 140, I'm looking at Jack Catterall and I'm thinking, what has this guy got for me to really fight him? Do you know what I mean? So I think he's going to have to force some eliminators through. I think that's what he needs to do. Try and get the rematch with Josh Taylor, although that's looking unlikely. But yeah, pretty underwhelming, if I'm honest, man. I wasn't really too impressed with it. And I think that's the majority opinion of the fight. And I don't want to come across as being disrespectful, but that's just the honest truth, you know? So Jack Catterall, like I said, he is a good boxer. He should really be unbeaten in his career, for being honest. But, you know, it is what it is. He does have Matchroom behind him. He does have Eddie Hearn there to help boost his profile up. And, you know, onwards and upwards from here. You know, all you can do is try and call these guys out. Try and make an appearance. Try and go to these fights. Or try and make a bit more noise on social media. Not just aimed at Josh Taylor. Call some of these other guys out. Do you know what I mean? That's what you're going to have to do. So let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section below, guys. What did you think of the fight? Let me know if Jack Catterall will get a shot at one of these guys, and what does he have to do? Does he really just have to go the long way around, or can he entice one of them into a fight? Curious to get your opinions on this, people. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video.